All right, welcome to Pilates. My name is Jenny, and I'm so glad you guys are here. Let's go ahead and start. We're going to start seated, all right? Okie doke, here we are. Just making sure there's room for me back there whenever we do roll down eventually. But go ahead and place your feet on the ground. Knees are bent, roll your shoulders back, nice long spine here. Good, sit up nice and tall. And then belly button to your spine as you curl down about halfway, just holding onto those legs. Good. And then sit up nice and tall. And then curl down all the way. Good. And then roll it back up, sit up nice and tall. And then roll down about halfway. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Just warming up our spine gently here. Nice round. Good. And then sit back up. It's time to take your arms off. And just lower down about halfway. Here we go. Nice long spine this time. Awesome. And then taking one arm by your ear, other arm by your ear. First arm and second arm. Sit up nice and tall. And then coming down in that nice V shape. Here we go. We're going to just slice. So arms go up and down, up and down. Breathe. And then both arms reach up, so nice and tall. Legs go long and reach over those legs. Good, nice stretch. Good, sit up nice and tall. Leave your legs out long this time, and then come back about halfway, and then still those slices again. Belly button in towards your spine. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Flex those feet and reach over. Nice flex feet. Ooh. Trying to get your face closer to your knees. Good. Inhale, find a little bit of a flat back here. And then exhale, fold again. Good. Find your flat back, sit nice and tall. Excellent. Both arms are going to reach up and one leg. Single leg teaser. Good. Back down and roll over. Stretch it out. Good. Sit back up. Arms reach up by your ears. Other leg. Good. And then bend both knees. Arms reach out in front. Sitting up nice and tall. And you're going to go one leg and back up. Other leg and up. One leg and up. Next leg and up. Good. Alrighty, and then from here, we're going to just take those legs out long. Hands come behind you. Good. Point your toes, lifting those hips up nice and high. Good. Hips come down. One leg lifts. Good. Arms sweep behind you. Lift those hips up. Good. Hips come down. Single leg lift. Good. Back down. Hips come up. Nice. First leg up. And back down. And hands reach behind you. And back down. Good. Arm and leg reaches up. Good. And back down. This time, you're going to lift your hips up. Good. Then lower back down. Nice. Come here. And then you're going to take my knee in. Knee in. Knee in. Good. Nice long spine. Roll the shoulders down and back. Good for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let those hands sweep behind you. Lift those hips up. Good. Hips come back down. Sitting up nice and tall. Arms reach out. This time, you're going to take a twist and leg up. Twist other side, leg up, twist to the first side, leg up, twist back, leg up. One more each side. Good. Good, so nice and tall. And rolling all the way down. Nice bodies roll up. Good, arms reach up overhead. And hands to the skies, roll up and all the way towards those feet. You have pointed or flex toes, up to you. Good, and then coming back about halfway. Here we go, knee in, knee in, knee in, and maybe roll the shoulders down and back. In, nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, rolling all the way down. Arms reach overhead. And then chin to chest as you roll, reach for those feet. Good, 3. Nice and tall. And then take a slight lean back. Arms going to one side. Opposite leg up. And leg up. Side up. Good. And up. Take knees nice and slow and control. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rolling all the way down. Arms reach overhead. And rolling all the way back up. Reaching for those feet. Cool. All right, go ahead and take those feet wide. Finding a straddle here. You're gonna reach through, stretch it out. Good, reaching over to one leg. And reaching to the other side. Good, back to center. Nice, and take back in, take those legs together. And then you're just gonna come down onto your elbows. Here we go. Excellent. Point your toes. Nice long spine here. All right, and then from here, just hover these arms up off your mat. Good, breathe. And then slide those elbows back underneath. Excellent. Taking one leg up, other leg. Good. Nice straight legs, point those toes. Excellent. All right. Nice chest is lifted here. You can slide those arms out from underneath you again. Stay here and hold. And slide those elbows back underneath you. Leg lifts. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep your chest nice and lifted. Don't collapse. 7, 8, 9. That's good. Good. All right. Chest is lifted. Arms reach. Here we go. Let's add those legs. Woo. 1, 2. You can come up a little higher if you need to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Excellent. Coming back onto those elbows. Woo. Just chill. Relax. Awesome. And then from here, you're going to take those knees up and out. Good. Knees in, crunch in and out. 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 Good. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Let those legs come down. Go ahead and sit all the way up and reach over those legs. Good, breathe. And then go ahead and roll those shoulders back. Bring those feet back up into your kind of boat pose here. And then feet are going to hover up off the ground. You can be here and just hanging onto your knees, or take grabbing opposite elbows and little pulses in, 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 in. Now, if you need to, you can always have your feet on the ground doing these, or have those feet hover. Good, breathe for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent, sit up nice and tall, stretch out that back. Awesome, sweetie. All right, go ahead and roll on down onto your back. Here we go. Take those hands behind your head, roll your chin to your chest, crunch up nice and high, and then let it go. Good, crunching up, hold, and back down, crunch up and hold, and back down, crunch up and hold, belly button to your spine, and back down, crunch and hold, back down, one more, stay up this time, release your hands, and reach for your ankles, side to side. Good. Awesome, bring those knees into your chest, extending everything long, circle around, crunch in, your head can go down on the link, and then circle around, crunch everything in, chin to chest, stretch long, and chin to chest, and stretch long, and chin to chest. Nice, one more, and reach in. Good, let head just give us a rest for a moment. Excellent. All right, hands to your temples or hands behind your head. Inhale, as you exhale, crunch up. Good, inhale, release. Exhale, crunch up and hold. Good, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good, inhale. Exhale and hold. Good, inhale. Exhale and hold. One more, inhale. Exhale, hold. Okay, find your breath again, and side to side. Here we go, reaching for those ankles. Excellent, bring your knees in, chin to chest. Extend everything out low. Good, everything comes into the ball. Extend, bring it in. Extend, bring it in. Extend low, bring it in. Extend low, and bring it in. Extend low. Nice, bring it in. And then let your head rest on the ground. Excellent. All right, go ahead and take your right leg out long, and then hover about a foot up off the ground. This time you can have your hands just cradle your head so your neck doesn't stress out. Think chin to chest. Here we go. You're going to lift that right leg up, and then left knee in. Good. Right leg up, left knee in. Right goes up, chin to chest. Nice. One more. Leg goes straight up. Knee comes in. Excellent. Place that foot down on the ground. Let your head rest down on the ground. Hands by your side. Plant your feet, and then tuck your tailbone under for a bridge. Lifting up and lower. Good. Lift up and lower. Good. Tuck your tailbone under to lift you up and lower. Lift up and lower. Good. For 5 and 4, really engaging everything. And 3 and 2. Good. One more. Really squeeze your bum. Excellent. Let that go. All Alrighty, hands come to your temples or behind your head, chin to chest. You can always leave your hands by your side here as well. Now you're gonna take that left leg out long, hover it about a foot off the ground. Chin to chest, belly button towards your spine. Here we go, leg goes up. Right knee comes in, left leg up. Knee comes in, left up, knee in, good. Chin to chest. Still looking up though, yeah? So there's like an apple underneath your chin, so you don't want to really like crunch your neck. You just want that ab engagement. 2 more, leg goes up, knee comes in, last one, leg comes up, and knee comes in, sweet. Let your head go, give it a little bit of a break, plant those feet on the ground. Inhale, and on an exhale, scoop your tailbone under, lift up for bridge, and inhale back down. Exhale, scoop it up. Inhale back down. Exhale, scoop it up. And inhale back down. Exhale, scoop. And back down. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Awesome. So we have that same thing we just did, where we were here. You're going to start back on that right leg. So you know how we were here before, and we did them one at a time. We're going to do them at the same time. Yes? So what that looks like is you're going to hover both feet up off the ground, and you're going to take your leg up and the knee in. So as they're going to switch, right? So tap your toes down, lift your knee up. Tap your toe down, lift your knee up. We got it? Tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. Both knees come in. Go ahead and lay down on the floor. And just take those knees side to side, just enjoy bring those knees out, massaging your low back. And we have the same thing on the other side. All right, chin to chest, or chin comes up. And then you're going to take that left leg out long. So here we go. It's going to come up and then switch. Up and switch. This is just as much a workout for your brain as it is for your body. Good. Keep it going. For 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. Then both knees laying down. You're just going to take your arms nice and wide and let those knees fall to one side. Good, bring them back up to center and let them go to the other side. Good, bring it back up to center. All righty, and then we have some bicycles, more Pilates style though. So if you want, you can extend just out straight long. If you're going to challenge yourself, maybe you extend out at an angle and switch. And switch, and switch. Good, keep going. Switch, and switch. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You got it for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. And let it go. Excellent. Woo, woo. All right. So I'm taking these a little bit slower, as you can tell, just so that we can really get some good form today. That's my goal. So So that whenever we get tired, we kind of lose it. So just giving you a little bit of a break so that we can get some real good form in. Yeah. Alrighty, go ahead and find those elbows again. Here we are. Excellent. And then taking one leg up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go one more so we're even. Nice. All right, chest is nice and lifted. Float those arms out. Good, little pulses here if you can, or you just hold. Good, hold here. One leg goes up and down. Other leg up and down, up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down. Good, roll all the way down. Bring your legs up and then take your leg open. Just a nice straddle here. Stretching it out. Good, bring them back together. Feet come down, soles of your feet come together. And then just lift those heels up off the ground so you're not stippling those toes. Good, enjoy your stretch. And then whenever you're ready, curl your chin to chest and reach through. Here we go. Little pulses as you reach through. Good, and release all the way down. Excellent. And then you're just gonna pick those heels up towards the ceiling, up and tap, tap your toes, up, tap your toes, up, tap your toes, up, tap, up, tap, up, tap, and up, tap. Roll it. Put those toes down on the ground, chin to chest. Here we go, pulses. 2, 3, 9, 10 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, this time you're gonna lift your feet up off the ground, extend those legs out, bring your toes back together and tap those toes down. Lift up, extend, together and down. Lift up, extend, together and down. Lift up, extend, together and down. This time you're going to crunch up. You can have your hands behind your head. Lift those feet up, extend those together and down. Keep that chin to chest connection. If you need to lay down on the ground, you can. Otherwise, getting more into those abs. One more. Extend, in, down. This time lift your feet up, extend and in. Extend again and in. Extend and in, extend and in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Feet come together, knees come together. Hello. Alrighty, and then go ahead and find behind your knees and roll up, finding a V. You need to have your feet on the ground, you can, otherwise down. Excellent. And roll back. Roll up, find your V. And find your balance and roll back. Roll up, find your V. And roll back. Roll up, find your V. And back. Good. Alrighty. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to end up in a shoulder stand. Option, if you don't want to end up in a shoulder stand, you can always do these on the ground. I just suggest you put your hands underneath your hips. Yes? So what we're going to do is your feet are going to come together, your knees are going to come wide. We're going to extend and bring in. So again, if you want to be on the ground, you can. Otherwise, you're going to come into shoulder stand. I showed you that so because whenever you come into a shoulder stand, you don't want to look side. You want to look straight up to the ceiling. So just have confidence in what you're doing. If it turns out you're not doing the same thing, that's okay. I'm sure you're still getting a workout. So whenever you're ready, those legs up overhead. And then jackknife those legs up to the sky. Walk your hands up your back to support you. And then knees go wide, toes stay together. And extend back up to the sky.
Good, knees go wide, toes stay together. Extend back up. Knees go wide. Extend back up. Knees go wide, toes go out. Nice straddle here. Toes come together. Take it back up. Drop your right leg overhead and back up. Left leg overhead and back up. Right leg and back up. Last time, left leg and back up. Good, bend your knees towards your face. Hands come find the ground and slowly roll out of it. Beautiful. Ah, excellent. All right.
Go ahead and come on up. We're going to come over onto your hands and knees. Yes? Sweet. All right, so here we are. Step 1, hands and knees. Step 2, you're going to come down to those elbows. Yes? All right. And then you're going to take your right leg up and back. Pulse it for 10, 9, 8, belly button in. 3, 2, 1. Good, knee comes in and extend it up and back. Good, knee in, extend up and back. In, extend up and back. In, extend up and back. Good. For 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring that knee down. Good. Other leg, extend it out and back, and then pulses for 10, 9, 8, belly button in. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Knee all the way in. Extend that up and back. Knee in. Extend up and back. Knee in. Up and back. Knee in. Up and back. Good. For 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and slide into a plank, forearm plank. Good. Breathe. Belly button in. And then lower all the way down. Whew. Slide those elbows on your shoulders. Nice sphinx pose. Stretch out your abs. We just worked them a lot. Excellent. And then coming, let those elbows come wide. Hands are just kind of stacked over. You can rest your head on your hands. Yes? Alrighty, you're gonna just take those knees wide, so you can kind of tuck your toes under, take those knees wide, or you just pick up those feet. They're gonna come together behind you. Yes? And then once you get the hang of it, you can always rest your head on your hands. Alrighty? Excuse me. So you're gonna lift your knees up as high as you can. Extend those legs out, bring them back in, and let those knees rest down. So your knees are nice and wide on your mat, yes? Lift your knees off the ground, try to keep them up, extend your legs, bring it in, and release. Good, lift, extend, in, and release. Lift, extend, in, and release. Good, so your knees come up, your toes are together, extend out long, bring your toes back together, let those knees drop down. Good, lift up, extend, in, and down. Good, up, extend, in, and down. One more time, up, extend, in, and down. Good, take a nice little rest. And bring those legs back in line with your hips. Excellent. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our arms up and our upper body up. Swing those arms back around, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your legs up off the ground. Good, and then bring everything back down. You're gonna swing those arms up, lifting your upper body up. Swing those arms back around, lift your legs up. Okay, and lower back down. Good, arms reach forward as your chest comes up. And this time, simultaneously, as you take your arms back, lift your legs up, hover. Good, and back down. So as your arms come forward, your chest comes up. As your arms go back, your legs come up. Good, and lower back down. Again, lifting up, arms forward. And then taking it back, legs up. And lower down. Good, nice and slow, in control, lifting up. Your arms come forward. Taking those arms back, lift your legs. Hold if you can. And lower down one more time. Arms come forward. As your chest comes up, Legs come up as your arms sweep back. And lower down. Good, place your hands underneath you, find child's pose, stretching out that low back. Nice, and bring it back up onto your hands and knees. Sweet. And then whenever you're ready, you're just gonna come on to your side. Excellent. All right, so we're kind of in this like side plank situation, yes? So, let's see, yes. Knees underneath hip, yep. So your knee is gonna be more underneath your hip. So another way that we get into this sometimes is we come here and then we lean over, yes? Excellent. Yes, so great. All right, take your arm overhead and knee is gonna meet it overhead. So in, extend, in. If you wanna tap down, you can, or you can just hover by the ground. Good. 2, and 1. Good. All right. If you can, you're going to reach forward, touch your toe, and take it back. Forward, touch that toe, and take it back. You can also touch anywhere along your leg. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good. You're just going to simply switch to the other side. So taking that other leg out, you can sit up nice and tall, and then find that hand or your fist. If your wrist doesn't like this. Yes. Reach that arm overhead. Here we go. Taking it to the sky. Think to the sky. Nice. Make sure you're still breathing. Excellent. Alrighty, flex that foot and then reach around the front. Ah. Nice. You got this. Touch anywhere along your leg or touch your toe. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Whew. And if you want, go ahead and come around. If you're coming around anyway, take a nice little child's pose momentarily. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Coming into your tabletop. Tuck those toes under. You're going to come into a little bit of a hover here. So knee hover. If you need to stay here, you can, or we can add on. So letting your heels fall over to the left. You're going to take that leg through and then bring it back in. The other side, kick it through and bring it back to your hover. Kick it through, back to hover. Kick it through, back to hover. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Get off your hands for a moment. You can tuck your toes or untuck your toes. Rock the shoulders. Roll out your wrists. Take some deep breaths. We're going to do that again, but adding on. Alrighty. Again, you can always be in just your tabletop hover because you can always set those knees down when you need a rest and then bring it back to here whenever you're ready. Yes. Otherwise, you can add on. So hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, knees hover. You're going to kick out and you're going to pulse. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Good. Bring it back in. Take it to the other side. Leg kicks out. You're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Good. Back to center. Other side. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. Other side. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Get back to center. Bring those knees down. Good. Reach that right arm up. Weave it through, coming onto the side of your face. Good, press in your left hand, get that right arm out. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, weave through, come onto the side of your face. Stretching out that shoulder. Good, and then bring it back to center. Excellent. And then tuck your toes under. Come out to forward fold. Good, and then roll all the way up. Excellent. We have some nice roll downs. So we started with this a couple of weeks ago. Now it's almost like we're almost finishing with it, but not quite. So whenever you're ready, tuck your chin, your chest, roll down, walk those hands out. Good, hold your plank. And then bend your knees, walk it back, roll it up. And roll down. This time you're gonna add some shoulder taps. So go left to right to left, or whatever. Try to get your hips down, like mine are not down, but here we are now. And then walk it back. Roll it back up. And rolling it down, tuck your chin, your chest. Walk it out. Try to keep your hips steady as you tap your shoulders. Try to keep those hips down. Nice. Walk it back in. Roll it back up. And again, roll down. This time you can leave your knees up off the ground or put them on the ground. We have push-ups, regular push-ups. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back in. Ooh, roll it up. And roll it down. One more set of 5 push-ups. You got this. Tricep push-ups or regular. And walk it back up. Nice. Excellent. So you roll it down. No push-ups this time. No worries. Walk it down. Sweet. Let your knees come down to the ground. And then take one leg out to the side. Toes face the front of your space. Yes, foot is flat on the ground. Good. Stretch out. You can stay on your hands or you can drop down to your elbows. Good. Take it back up. And then simply switch it out. Other leg reaches out to the side. Foot is flat on the ground, facing in front of your space. Making your way on down to your hands or onto your elbows. Good. Bring it back up to your hands. Take that leg back in. Excellent. And then we're going to come into a lunge. So you can just either lean to one side, get that leg up. Nice. You can have your back knee down on the ground, or you can lift it off for a little bit more of a stretch. But if you need this in order to let your muscles relax, need your knee down, that's also fine. Whatever your body is asking of you today, it's where I want you. Good, just adding a little bit of a detox twist here. Go ahead and take, so the same leg that's forward, you're going to take that arm up. Doesn't matter if your knee is down or up for this. And then bring your hand back down. Good. Straighten that front leg. So if your knee's off the ground, you're coming into pyramid. If your knee's on the ground, you're coming into half splits. Yeah. Good. Breathe. Let your nose go towards your knee, wherever you're at. Good. And then breathe in into your lunge. Maybe lean to the inside, get that leg back around. And lean to the other side, get that next leg up and forward. Good. Find your lunge, set it up right so that your knee is over your ankle. Again, you can stay on that back knee or you can tuck your toes under. Good. And then placing whatever hand it is, down on the ground, coming up for that twist. So remember, whatever foot is in front, that's the arm that's going to go up. And then bring that heel back down. Good, straighten your front leg. Again, you can get on the ground or off. Nose to knee, wherever you're at. Good, you bend. And then whenever you're ready, stepping that foot back, bring those knees down. Good, coming onto your butt. Just gonna take those feet together, sit up nice and tall, and fold over. It's not over till it's over. Flex those feet, sit up nice and tall. So I kind of adjust so that I'm sitting more on my butt. So if you're starting back here, you feel like you need to like grab for some grass or something, just place your hands next to you, pick up, sit up nice and tall, put yourself back down on the ground. Cool? All right, hands to your temples. You're gonna turn towards one leg, slice off those toes, and sit back up nice and tall. Turn, then slice. So sitting up nice and tall between each one. Turn first, then slice, sit up tall, turn, slice, up, turn, slice, up, turn, slice, up, turn, slice, up, turn, slice. Good, you got it? Good. One more to the other side. Excellent. All right, and this is gonna look pretty silly, but we're gonna give it a good shot. Yes, working on some of our balance and our core here. So bring your feet in. It's like kind of think happy baby, but you're seated. You're seated. Okay, so from the side, what this is gonna look like is you're gonna try to keep your spine long. So try not to dump like this. Yes? Try to keep your spine nice and long as you grab for one foot and then the other foot. Okay, and then maybe you're just here. Trying to keep that spine nice and long. Or if you can, maybe you extend your legs a little bit. Maybe you extend them all the way. You're gonna try to hover here. So we're gonna hold it for a hot second because we're working on our balance and stability, core. You're getting a great leg stretch, as I'm sure you're finding, and a nice shoulder stretch too, actually. There's a lot going on here, so just embrace it, even though you probably feel like you look like a dork. Okay. Good, breathe it out. If you fall backwards, just laugh it off. Find us again. Good. And if you have, you can come out of it gracefully, or you can take some reckless abandon and maybe you just let it go and then you sit back up. Yeah? Feel like, oh, that looked kind of fun. Maybe give it a go. Like, put some more play in your life. So let's just grab those feet one more time. You can go one at a time or both at the same time. Sit up nice and tall. And then just let it go. Roll back and then sit up. Woo! All right, I hope you feel really alive right about now. I know that I do whenever I do that. Go ahead and take those legs out. We're going to come into a 90-90. This is our last thing. So your front leg is going to go straight out in front of you. And your shin's going to line up with the top of your mat. Back leg is going straight out to the side. And again, lining up with the front of your mat. It's nice and tall. And then fold over that leg. It's almost like a pigeon, but maybe a little easier to get into. Good, sit down, back up. And then you're gonna stay here. You're just gonna lift that back foot off the ground, leave your knee on the ground. Here we go, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good, you're gonna just take it to the other side. Yes. So you should just be able to turn around pretty much you're already set up for the other side. Sit up nice and tall, press yourself into center. Whenever you're ready, fold it over that front leg. Nice stretch, breathe it out before we start really getting crazy. Good, so we're going back up. And then again, leave your back knee on the ground. You're just gonna lift that foot up. Here we go. And lower. Lift it up. And lower. Lift up. And lower. Lift up. And lower. Alrighty, and then here we go. We're gonna go back and forth. So again, you can use your hands on the ground like you did to get here, or you can take your arms into like a genie position, grabbing the tops of elbows as you try to stay nice and tall and move to the other side. Yeah, so just moving back and forth, trying to stay up nice and tall as you go. If you start to creep off your mat, that's totally normal. Good, and come back to the first side. Excellent, and then I'm gonna just turn so that I'm not facing the back whenever I do this with you. Alrighty, so we're on your first leg, right? Okay. Here we go. So you're going to do that same thing, or you can add on. So your hands can be here, or they can help you if you've never done this before. You're going to lift your hips up off the ground and lower back down with control. So whenever you lift up, don't like heave ho unless you need to. And don't collapse down. Try to go down nice and slow, keeping this all upright as you lower down. Cool. And then you move to the other side. So your shins can come out of their 90-90 for this. As you come up, lift those hips up, taking it back down nice and slow, turning around to the first side. This is really good to build your glutes. Different core muscles here that maybe you're not used to using. Make sure you're still breathing. Again, if you creep off your mat, totally normal. Again. Nice, and let that go. Excellent. Just bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips and let those knees go side to side. For any reason you found some tension doing that, just work that out real fast. Nice, go ahead and stand all the way up. Excellent, feet come wide, stretch here, and stretch here. We're gonna end with balance, because sitting on your butt and grabbing your feet wasn't balanced enough. We're just simply gonna take a tree. Good. Awesome. Switch out, other side. Good. Breathe. Think about that nice length. Be nice and tall. You're falling, it's fine. Just giggle. Good. Shake it out. Release everything. Little arms, little legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, maybe make noise if you can. It helps relieve stress. Feel alive. You guys are all set. I hope that you had fun. I hope that your abs got worked and all the good things. Yeah? Cool. All right, I will see you next week, or I will see you in half an hour for bar. Bye, guys.